cutting my tongue for so long. I'm a screaming pearl. I don't care confrontation anymore. So many times all each turns pale, and they'll stare at some stars shine down for me. Think there is more. This is heaven is alive.
Yeah, good morning folk. It's Saturday the 12th of July. Back out on another adventure. This morning I'm over in the glorious Knoydart. I'm going to tick off some new Munros over here. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to tackle Ladhar first today because it was a late start with the ferry from Mallaig. It left at 8:30. Time I go over here, set up my camp and whatever. It was too long a day to do the other 2. So I'm going to do the shorter one first, Ladhar. And then tomorrow morning I'll set off early and I'll do the other 2. And then I'll get the ferry back on Monday. We're in a bit of a heat wave here. It was 22 degrees at 7:30 this morning in Mallaig. Absolutely roasting. So I'll get plenty of water and just take my time. I've also brought my bike. I can save a bit of time with the bike. I think I can save about 2.5 miles on the way into Ladhar. So that's like 5 miles round trip I'm saving walking in this heat. And it's the same with the one tomorrow. Mallaig-Inverie and the other one. I can save about 2.5 miles each way on that as well. So the campsite here, it's great. That's my tent there. I brought the big one just for a wee bit more room since I'm staying 2 nights. I just camped outside Mallaig last night with a one-man tent, but the bigger one's better for this. The sailing across from Mallaig was beautiful. I'll put some footage up, but there was dolphins, loads of them, just swimming around about the boat and jumping and whatever. It was just a great journey across. Only took about half an hour. And the sunset last night was pretty amazing as well. I got some footage of that with a drone. So, the time is just about 10 o'clock. So I'll see how long this takes. I'm hoping I can do it maybe about 6-7 hours. I'm just going to up and back down again. I'm not going to do the loop. It's just too long. I'll just go up to Ladhar and back down again. Aye. So, I'll just catch you further along the trail. Yeah, it's me come through the kind of wooded section and out into open hillside now. Oh, it is warm. Even a breath of wind. Hopefully there's something up the top there. I think I can take her as far as the wee bridge that crosses over the river. Some of the boys and the bangers were saying you can take the bike up to there. So as I said, that will save about 2.5 miles of walking. It was quite steep there. It'll be nice coming back down that later on. So we're just going to push on again and go on with this. So I'll just catch you further along again. Yeah, so we cut off to the right up here to get through the forest. Yeah, it's this wee track here. We go down. I think I'll stop in a shed, get a drink, put some more sun cream on. Oh, what am I like? I've already come off my bike back there. Back to my legs all sore. I knew I've reached this wee bridge and I was looking for my padlock, my keys, and I was taking everything out of the bag and the body fell out. In there, it went. Luckily, my arm could reach through there and I managed to get them. Oh, jeez, oh. Main silly fault for bloody looking for gear with slats in the bridge. Yeah. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave the bike. I'm just going behind the ferns. There's a couple of other bikes tied up to the fence there. So this is the walking part, and I'll pick the bike up later on. So I'm just getting things organised and then I'll push on in foot. Yeah, so I've got the bike padlocked up there. Should be fine. As I was saying, there's another 2 bikes here. So it's on foot now, and hold on, how's this go? That's us. These three Munros in Knoydart have been saving for a good weather spell like this. Brian was meant to come. He was working this weekend. So I thought, I've got to take this opportunity and tackle them when the weather's good. So this is where we're going. So this is where we're at. Obviously going by this old ruin, the edge of the forest, and then it's just up to the kind of low point I think there. Just up the ridge, and then the views should open up once we're there. This is meant to be one of the most scenic of the Munros, which I could imagine it would be. You get lovely views out to the sea and all the surrounding mountains. So I'm really looking forward to getting up to the summit, see for myself. So I'll check in a wee bit further on. I wonder how old that is. Yeah, it's seen plenty of weather. Yeah, so I'm just having a wee breather at this rock. I'm about half an hour since I left the bike down that wee bridge, and I'm at an altitude of about 267 metres, so I think Bheinn sits at 1,020 metres, so still a fair bit to go. When this breeze comes, it's lovely, which it's doing just now. But when it dies away, it's absolutely baking. So naturally, I'm just taking my time, plenty of water stops, and just rest. Yeah, so that's me reached this week in a care marker here, up this steep bit, and then I take a right and follow the shoulder now up to the summit, which is obviously way up there. From the bike, that took 2 hours bang on to get to here, and I'm at a height of about 680 metres, so just under 400 metres to go. But the views from here are superb all the way back. Just stunning. A wee bit hazy, but still lovely. But that bit there was steep, and a lot of it was out the wind, which made it worse. But I met a few folk coming up there, and the boys were saying it's a lot more breezy up here, which is good, because the breeze makes all the difference. So I've had a wee 5 minutes here, took on board some more juice. So I'm just going to push on, and I'll just catch you further up towards the summit now, once the views open up. Yeah, it's the West Rig coming into view. The summit's just beyond that. But look at these views. It's absolutely stunning. Down to Lochhorn, Barrisdale down there. That's where you would come in if you're walking it right along Lochhorn there. Just stunning. And that's Arnisdale down there. Lovely wee village. And obviously Bheinn Screel in the background there. Not much of wind here, so the flies are out. Anyway, I'll push up and along. Thank God, it's been long and punishing. But what a mountain, fantastic. I can see why folk leave this for their last as well, like Big Andy O did just a few weeks back. And it'd be a great summit camp up here as well. This is the West Rig. That's the summit up there, where that boy is. But to this point, from the bike, that's 3 hours 14. Again, a lot of stops, very, very tiring. I think it used to hit about 30 degrees a day. And that's 5 kilometres for the bike. So, I shall push along to the true summit. I'm so glad I left this for a good weather window. Soak in these views. You can imagine all that travelling, like some of the bangers did. And just getting the wind, the rain and the clag. Better leaving it for a day like this. So once I get to the summit, I've a wee bite to eat. Polish off some of my orange Lucozade I've been saving. And then obviously I'll just make my way back. Just in the same way. Yeah, so that's me. That's me at the summit of Bheinn. 3 hours 22 to get here, and just over 5k. But what a summit. The views are just astounding. Superb. Very, very slight breeze. But it must be about 30 degrees. Absolutely cooking. So I'm just going to have a wee bit of lunch here. I'll just head over to the summit as well, have a look there, and then I'll make my way back. I'll show you some of the views just now, and then I'll fly the drone as well, show you it from the drone. This is just beautiful. Yeah, so I'll just take a walk along to the east summit now. I flew some drone footage there from the summit, looked pretty good, so hopefully it turns out well. But what a place, Knoydart. Hard to get to, remote, but well worth it. I'm kind of looking forward to these two tomorrow, and I'm not. I'm looking forward to them to get the views from over there as well, and obviously get another two ticked off, but it's a much longer walk. And again, the temperature's to be just as warm, and I was knackered coming up there, so I'm not looking forward to that part of it. But like I say, I'll try and leave about 5 at the latest tomorrow. Get off early when it's cooler. Get the kind of back baroque before it gets too warm. Yeah, this looks stunning as well. Yeah, down there at the beaches, that's kind of Barrisdale Bay, which is looking lovely. Obviously you can come up from that side as well, which I think is a more scenic side, you know. This is lovely as well. You would have to walk in coming from there. Whereas the boat journey from Mallaig is lovely as well. Watching all the dolphins swimming and jumping around about the boat. Beautiful. Views again. Oh, it's bloody great walking without a bag. That bag weighed a ton with all the water. And my drone and that in it. So this is the east summit. Whoa. Views are tremendous from here as well. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Yeah, so that point, the one over there is going to cease, and the Ladhar Munros behind it. As I say, hardly a cloud in the sky, very hazy, but beautiful. Just the odd cloud here and there. And again, the sky coolings in the background, looking lovely.
Putting my tongue so long, and a screaming pearl. I don't care confrontation anymore.
So I spent a wee bit of time at this east ridge, so I'll just make my way back along to the summit, collect my things, and then head down high. I'll not do much filming going down because it's just the same way I come back up, and I want to battle down and get my bike and get back, try and freshen up somehow, and then get a meal. So I'll catch you just back up at the summit. Okay, that's me everything packed away. Flew the drone again there, so I'm just going to head down, see how long it takes me to get down to the bike. I think that was 3 hours 20. coming up from the bike, so should be a good bit quicker going down. I'll not need as many stops. So I'll just catch you further along. So that's me down at the wee care marker, which marks the descent down into the valley. Just come back down from the summit down the shoulder. It took 40 minutes coming down, so not too bad. So I'm just going to have a wee quick break here, and then I'll push down. There's the wee care marker there. Views are still glorious. So I'll probably just catch you back down at the bike, because it's quite steep down here and nothing really to report on. So I'll catch you just back at the bike. That's me back at the bridge now. Get the bike. Oh. Tell you what, I'm like a burst ball. Absolutely gubbed. Oh, I'll be glad to go on the bike. So glad I brought it. Oh, I think I'll 5:10 here. Not even anybody's shade. Oh, so warm. Oh, it's lovely. So. So that's me packed up and ready for a cycle back now. It was exactly 2 hours from the summit back down to the bike, and it should be just less than an hour to get back. So I'll just catch you back at the campsite. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's me back. Inverie. I'll just head down to the campsite, dump my stuff, and then I'll head back up for a beer and my dinner. That was great coming back on the bike. That was just 31 minutes. That was just 31 minutes for the wee bridge where I picked the bike up back to here. It's not too bad at all. Yeah, so that's me back now. Kind of changed and refreshed a bit. Got a nice pair of shoes on. So today's hike, really gruesome. Very tiring. Getting up, especially getting up. Had to take hundreds of breaks to stop and rest and get some fluid in me. Eventually got there. What a mountain it is, absolutely stunning. What a viewpoint from the summit. Views in every direction, just absolutely stunning. Obviously coming down it was easier, but it was just getting warmer. And by the time you go down into the kind of valley bit, there was no wind and it was just baking hot. So I'm well and truly knackered, and I've got a bigger day tomorrow. So I booked into the Old Forge for a meal at 7:30. It's about 7:10 at the moment. So I'm just going to go along, get a meal, a couple of pints, and I'll hit the sack. And I'm going to leave really early tomorrow because it's just too warm coming down at this time. So I might leave about 4 in the morning when it's cool, and try and go up high before it gets too warm. So I shall catch you in the morning for round 2. Adios.